Putin happened 1 week ago. Some of the details of the discussion between the two leaders appeared in Russian media before making their way to the United States.
I was sitting out on the porch about to fire up the grill, and I got a note on Facebook from a Russian friend who said, "Hey Kyle, do you know that the Russian prosecutor wants to question you?"
Maine native Kyle Parker is chief of staff for the U.S. Helsinki Commission. He is one of the handful of Americans that Putin wants Russian authorities to interrogate.
It's quite an honor to be in a small group of true American patriots.
Parker is on the list because he helped pass what's called the Magnitsky Act. The landmark human rights law is named after Russian lawyer Sergei Magnitsky. He exposed massive Russian money laundering and was thrown in a Russian jail, where he was tortured and eventually died. The 2012 U.S. law that bears his name freezes the money involved in the laundering and blocks the Russians involved in Magnitsky's demise from traveling to America. Parker is not welcome in Russia, and he suspects this latest development will complicate his travel to other countries.
I do expect the Russians will go after me in that way, and if and when that happens, I expect my own government to have my back and use every means available to oppose this.
Parker says U.S.-Russian relations are at a low point right now. He says a friendly relationship between Presidents Trump and Putin doesn't matter if Russia continues to be an aggressor on the world stage.
The relationship can't really get better with simply some slogans or some nice words at the top. Some of the reasons for where the relationship is need to change.